Hello everyone, I'm Farrell and welcome to this week's Space Engineers Update parody video for October 19th, 2017. Today's video is going to be another strange one because today I come not to bury the Space Engineers Update in funny pictures and scathing words, but to praise them and praise Keen. You might remember that last week I challenged Keen through one of Mark's own quotes to be the leaders. This week's Catch and Clang video was the perfect answer to that challenge with a short look behind the scenes detailing how Keen responds to bug reports, the process of fixing them, and how those fixes make it into the weekly release. This week also saw advance notice put out for upcoming changes to both the Mod API and Programming Block API, with 2 threads on the forum dedicated to asking mod authors and devs to post their bugs, suggestions, and wish lists for those APIs. Response so far seems to be positive, but I definitely encourage any mod authors out there to monitor those forum threads carefully. Another positive note last week was the release of an out-of-band hotfix on Friday that seems to have resolved a lot of the major lag issues being faced by players when using tools on blocks. For anyone who may have followed recommendations in last week's video and reverted to the last major Space Engineers update, don't forget to go into the properties for the game in Steam and change the version number on the Betas tab back to opt out to get back on the update train. Does this mark a turnaround in the state of Space Engineers and Keen? I certainly hope that we'll continue to see forward progress like this next week, possibly with semi-regular looks behind the scenes at bug testing, fixes, and more, particularly around the bugs that are harder to replicate and fix. Whoa, wait a minute, I didn't say I was done or provide a quote. And if you think I'm letting Keen completely off the hook this week, break out your salt shakers. First off, while the brutally ugly lag bug has been fixed by the hotfix from last Friday, Keen continues to insist that there is a serious lag bug in the game and that will be quashed in the next major update. While I want to believe Keen at this point, I do have to ask, just how many lag bugs does this game have anyhow? Go! I knew it, I'm surrounded by lag bugs. I also feel obliged to point out that we are now coming up on 3 weeks since the end of the screenshot competition, and yet nothing has been posted about winners or when we might expect to see the winning entries. Meanwhile, players continue to obtain loot in-game, which further dilutes the value of the winning prizes. So in the meantime, we'll just file this contest under the better late than never category. I'm sure it's a shoo-in to win. Also added this week were tweaks not actually listed in the main patch notes, but all the way down in reply number 15, including tanks now showing filled volume in liters, because apparently we needed a giant number in the UI geared towards being something the stereotypical Mountain Dew guzzling gamer demographic would understand, as well as the changing of the word suicide to the immersion breaking respawn. And while we did get advance announcement of upcoming revamps to various APIs, this also means we can now look forward to even more broken mods in the Steam Workshop because of the inability to set game version dependencies, flag older unmaintained mods as broken, or your guess is as good as ours if it works, flag them as abandoned, or flag them as built on a mod that was abandoned, picked up by another person and updated, abandoned by that person, and is now the exact same name as the original mod but carrying a fixed title even though it is not anymore. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and here's hoping Keen keeps up the progress so I can stop making these videos, you can enjoy multiplayer more, and then maybe I can start making some more videos about the fascinating life of Wasted's cat.